records charting. I'm just living for the village of my people, Father. Put on for the until we coast to coast. Let's have a real boss meetup, yeah, let's have a toast. And then get back to grinding, yeah. I'm on the island and I'm smiling cause it's all okay. Filled up the duffels, yeah, we did it and we made the play. I ain't begging for their pity, I don't need no raise. This is hustler's holiday. Where my real go get it that? Probably tucked off somewhere off the map. We do a little this and a little that. Find me in the cut, running up a bag. You can catch me posted, I'll be with the real ones. Select few solid ones and we all building. Different type of dreams, skyscraper vision. Run these pennies up till we check a million. How you winning if your fam don't know? If you all alone, then what do you do this for? You ain't living if you living like that. It's for them real soldiers, they gon' do the most. Grinding from the corner till we coast to coast. Let's have a real boss meetup, yeah, let's have a toast. And then get back to grinding, yeah. On the island and I'm smiling cause it's all okay. Filled up the duffels, yeah, we did it and we made the play. I ain't begging for their pity, I don't need no raise. It's a hustler's holiday.
Yeah, ayy, gotta have dry like a stick shift. Gotta go hard on the big drip. Gotta run it up, little quick drip. Big play, yeah, finna get real. I don't wanna talk, just move some. You hot flex, finna move some. Don't just look at me, do some. I done came up, finna some. I don't wanna talk, just move some. You hot flex, finna move some. Don't just look at me, do some. On everything, I can never lose. Yeah, run right past 200 on the dash. On my way to make a move, yeah, been on the wave, call serious for the proof. Big number one topic, know you seen it on the news. Wanna get an interview here from a point of view. I'm a man on the field, I don't play by the rules. I done seen a close friend switch up like a Jew, but it ain't slowing down cause I got the good shoes. Trying to get the bread to eat with my dog, trying to get a big play, but I don't mean food. I've been on the go, I've been up and down the road, trying to put on for the team, and I don't mean you. Know they see the work and they say it's hard work, but they never hard work, so they ain't got a clue. I ain't on that, he ain't on no reds, doing all that cat like his name Dr. Seuss. Ow, treat that little boy like he itty bitty. He cannot hang in my city with me. It is not none of you getting with me. Only the realest be sitting with me. Shout out the ones that be dealing with me. They the ones gon' touch the ceiling with me. I got no chill, no one chilling with me. I got no chill, no one chilling with me. Gotta have dry like a stick shift. Gotta go hard on the big drip. Gotta run it up, little quick drip. Big play, yeah, finna get real. I don't wanna talk, just move some. You hot flex, finna move some. Don't just look at me, do some. I done came up, finna some. I don't wanna talk, just move some. You hot flex, finna move some. Don't just look at me, do some. On everything, I can never lose. I don't wanna talk, just move some. You hot flex, finna move some. Don't just look at me, do some. I done came up, finna some. I don't wanna talk, just move some. You hot flex, finna move some. Don't just look at me, do some. On everything, I can never lose.
You said it won't be so easy, but I feel so. Got the power to break me. Yeah, I know I hate you. Yeah. look down and she said, and I feel this good. Said you're not down with me. All the days down with you. Whatever I say, whatever I do's not enough for you. Wherever you go, understand that I said what I wanted to. Whatever I say, whatever I do, I'm in love with you. Wherever you go, understand that I said what I wanted to. Don't think about it too much.
Good afternoon, everyone. everyone. We're about to get started with some Saturday NBA action brought to you by 2K Sports. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. You can feel the energy here in Milwaukee. The Bucks looking to please their fans in this Eastern Conference matchup. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time. And so with that loss, evening the series up here at 1-1, we look to this game to decide who has the upper hand in this matchup.
Well, they were on the wrong side of a very close matchup last time they met, but what a great game.
As here we come down the home stretch. This is where modern-day strength and conditioning programs, I think, really show their worth. What about you?
You think and you're right, Kevin. I agree with you. I mean, sports science, I love it. It seems to evolve a little bit every year.
All right, fans, that was your Bucks dance thing. Make some noise, fans. Harden scanning the floor. And there's the drive. And Harden with the stuff.
The ability of Harden to shift gears, exceptional. He can turn on the Jets off the bounce.
For three, Middleton. And Embiid pulls it down. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Outside Millsap. Back to Harris. Pass to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it.
Assist goes to.
Look at the unselfishness of Embiid. I mean, he's solid at realizing when one of his guys is uncovered.
76ers ball.
And when you bring up the process to Embiid, he just says it's an ongoing thing.
Yeah, he's explained it a few times. I mean, it's a process for making the playoffs, then another one for the conference finals, then another one just to go to the finals. And that doesn't even have you winning a ring yet.
Here's Allen. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. Allen's shot is off. Harden outside. Count it.
They've come out with guns blazing. 4 for 5 from the field. They've got the D really.
Out of bounds.
And so Milwaukee again turning it over.
Story of their game right here. One sloppy play after another.
For the three. Connects from three-point range. Harden's got 9.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Bucks passing it around. Back to Portis. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Harden outside. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal
Starting
foul.
with the 2021 season, the G League welcomed the Ignite team. Few top prospects to join it. Skip college. Chris, how do you like that?
You know, I think it's great. I mean, getting 17, 18-year-olds into pro ball, when you really know that's where they want to end up. The grueling schedule is a huge adjustment. The physical aspect, eating right, working out, time management. I think it's a great step to help you prepare for this tough year.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Kicks it out to Allen. Pass to Holiday. Allen with it. Back to Middleton. Shot clock at 5. Antetokounmpo with the bucket. Giannis has got his second bucket.
The correct decision by Middleton, moving to his wide-open teammate, Chris, a terrific passer off the wing.
Millsap.
And there it is for him.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Holiday. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Embiid drives in. Harris, good.
Harris.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
It's stolen by Green. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. For three, Harris. 76ers with the new shot clock.
Embiid.
And Embiid is right there.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball. He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. To the middle.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you're trying to pack in the lane. I mean, but then that opens up some opportunities for their shooters.
Here's Harden from the wing. And the 76ers tack on two more. 34 seconds left in the first. Here's Allen. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And the passing skills of Giannis continue to improve. His floor awareness has grown through the years.
Man showing some terrific range. Harden's got 14.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
He's never bashful when it comes to getting tricky with it. Embiid is very confident with the ball in his hands.
James Harden getting it done for Philadelphia. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the 76ers.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Jrue Holiday has been a welcome addition to this Bucks team. Chris Middleton said he just knows how to play the game on and off the ball. How to move without it, how to set guys up. He makes the game easier for everybody. He's made them a lot better. Guys?
That's how you make us, David. Thank you. With stories like that. That kid, Jrue Holiday, he is a quality kid. Wonderful character, terrific play.
DeAndre Jordan.
Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And he's terrific in finding the open man. I mean, good awareness from the floor, from the combo guard. Hard. Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch. And he now often looks for his teammates first.
Now here's Harden. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. And that one's good. Millsap.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Grayson Allen.
And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
For three, Middleton. Philadelphia leading by 23.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
No, because it's gone dead silent in this arena. What a fantastic performance here on the road.
And it's blocked by Jordan.
And really, that's the brilliance of Jordan, just denying those shots there with tremendous power.
Middleton on the wing. Pass to Holiday. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. To halt the run. And Jordan sends it back.
Coming out to the floor for the 76ers, Tyrese Maxey.
Shot clock at 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first.
And Greg Giannis is such a handful on the offensive end. You know, teams have no choice but to foul him.
And it is hard because Giannis knows how to create contact, and refs have started to give him the benefit of the doubt. He'll be getting double-digit free throw attempts for a long time.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Down low. Niang. Excellent D there from Allen.
Look, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA. That should be
And how about the burst there of speed from Holiday on the drive, zipping in before the D can rotate.
Maxey, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Holiday throws it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear though he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Now here's Embiid. He has 6. Harris.
Tobias Harris.
Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Middleton on the wing. He takes it in. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and it'll go to the line.
Second team.
In last season, Middleton adding to his game, played more of a playmaking role. Great assist numbers.
The first free throw is good. And for Middleton, he's not the primary ball handler, but Greg, he can fill in from time to time.
And capable of playing the point forward if needed. Just make smart, simple plays. Great option to initiate the offense to kind of give you a different look.
A shot by Harden, wide open. Off the mark with the little step back, Johnny. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And Ibaka slams it in.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit still large, but now not insurmountable.
And the longer the run goes on, the more momentum will swing their way.
Pass to Hill. Here's Middleton. And Embiid with the block.
Oh, you got to be careful around Embiid. When he's around, he's capable of coming up with these blocks.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
That's his first personal.
It's his first trip to the line.
First team foul.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
And the Bucks making a change here. And Embiid drops them both.
And certain guys post almost identical numbers year after year. Danny Green is one of them.
Yeah, Greg, I mean, the production has been very consistent since his third season, but he also gives you intangibles. Toughness, depth in the clutch. His coaches and teammates trust him a lot.
And back in 08, Ibaka became the first player ever from the Republic of Congo to be drafted in the NBA.
Harden, no good. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Trailing by 19. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Inside. And the jam by Harden.
Good luck in stopping Harden tonight. Another classic performance from the ultimate scoring machine.
Pass to Nora. And so it's Philadelphia with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly.
Baby, I'm headed in tack. I run up again and I'm pack. Watch, that when he pack. Watch, I'm pulling up the pocket, rocket. Hey, but tell my rider, stop it. I'm getting me like rock. Throw that boy like a wallet. I'm getting this money, I'm pop. Baby, I'm headed in tack. I don't pop no. Chacho on my shirt. We gon' make it work. Diamonds on me twerk. Bet I got that. Like I'm Kurt. Come and get your girl. She be tryna flirt. So I tell that wait, whoa, wait, whoa. And she like it don't matter. Ever since I getting money, getting fatter. Call me Fat Joe, lean back with the platter. I'm like, hey, I know it's okay. Sweet like baby rings. Put it to your face, better pull up to your place. For the worst, keep that open like a case. To the back of the line, I'ma go run on that be like. I got my stuff, it's all I'm in it. Jibber, you something. Rex on my body, ain't taking my pet. I'm getting money, I'm running the check. Y'all know my son ain't doing no hacks. Baby, this a two-dose, swerving like a meat. She know I love her than me. She think I'm a geek. My man says she proud of me. She see me on TV. Wait, whoa, hey, no, hey, oh. Yeah, but it even matter. Ever since I getting money, getting fatter. Call me Fat Joe, lean back with the platter. When I pull up to the spot, everybody started static. Try that money automatic. Hey, that one static. You know I don't do no average. Watch, that when he pack. Watch, I'm pulling up the pocket, rocket. Hey, but tell my rider, stop it. I'm getting me like rock. Throw that boy like a wallet. I'm getting this money, I'm pop. Baby, I'm headed in tacky.
Making time for myself. Tried to play me with the cards that they dealt. All this putting permanent scars on my health. Another notch on my belt. Earned stripes through the trauma I felt. Slow, I ain't show it, but I've been through the most. It took a minute.
I been in man, they and me a drop it. I said, Simma, who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I? The girls, them sugar. Okay.
that's going to change people. It's something that no one will ever be able to capture on film. It'll just be something that you see, and all of a sudden you realize, I'm on the wrong page. Or I'm on the right page, but I'm on the wrong note. And I've got to get in sync with everyone else to understand what's happening in this country.
Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's Westside, weaving, prime time, speeding, street run, creeping, low key, demon, teeth out, cheesing, having, eating, get mine, greedy, cold world, freezing.
I can take a toll, try not to lose control. Been up 2 weeks around, no red lights on the road. To get in what you owe, life never stops, so go. Too fast to take it slow.
Let's go, 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 let's go. Westside, get it, weaving, get it, prime time, get it, speeding, street run, get it, creeping, get it, low key, get it, demon, teeth out, get it, cheesing, having, eating, get mine, greedy, cold world,
Can see me pushing through the city nights. I got no time to waste. Reaching for stars, a million to bar, no matter the time it takes. Brand new 40s lighting on the snakes. You can let know me, I'm writing my story. It's never no time for the praise.
Let's go get it, let's go get it, let's go get it, let's go, let's go get it, let's go get it, let's go get it, let's go.
Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment.
Today's game should be extra juicy. The season series is tied at 1 apiece. I'm really excited to see who steps up. In the deciding game.
Regardless of the season series count, you already know that both of these squads are coming out slugging. I mean, they're competitive. They know each other. Familiarity breeds contempt. So if you ask me, we're into one of those knockdown, drag-out battles.
Inside. Back to Curry. Pass to Thompson. Back to Curry. Takes the three. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. There are fans that hate on Draymond Green, but nobody can deny he's a winner.
I mean, he is a winner. He's found success at every level. He gives everything to the team, and of course, he has the rings to talk all he wants.
Now here's Curry. An important scorer for this team, averaging around 25.5 a game. Embiid with the block.
A fantastic defender. Embiid is consistent, not only blocking shots, but going after them as well, especially when he's in the area.
Three-pointer, Harden. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
On the attack, Green. Off target at the rim.
Not an ideal start for them. Still looking for their first field goal after 4 misses.
Pulls it to the inside. Pass to Maxey. The three ball. Sinks the tray.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Now here's Curry. On the wing, Green. 6 on the shot clock. Curry, no good.
I mean, just a tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
And Harden with the slam.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Pass to Green to halt the run. Now here's Looney. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. And the NBA's individual awards used to be announced down the stretch of the regular season. Players and coaches were recognized in front of their home fans.
Yeah, I like that, B.A. I think we should go back that way. I know some people feel otherwise, but I think we should go back that way because it is a recognition for a job well done during the regular season, these individual awards. So I wouldn't have a problem going back to the former way.
Now here's Curry to the middle. Oh, stolen by Harden. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Harris outside. Lets it go from deep. Another three for Philadelphia.
Three-pointer.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And the Warriors call time here. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
They had a tough time beyond the arc. A lot of their possessions ended in missed threes.
And, you know, that's a big part of how they attack and win, getting it going from the three-point line. But at the end of the day, it didn't happen.
It's time for T-shirts.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside, Green.
Who's watching it?
Pass to Bielitsa. And that comes off the assist by Green.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
Indeed. The assist.
Chalk up 2 there.
James Harden.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
So it's the Warriors now, following the score by Philadelphia. To the right side. Outside for Bielitsa. Takes a 3. Rebound by the 76ers. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
Boy, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
Outside Harden with the drive.
James Harden.
And And then Harden with the jam.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
James Harden. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Well, the Warriors have had a big problem committing fouls. Coach Steve Kerr has drilled them on moving their feet, not getting baited into the cheap ones. He said, quote, "We talk about it every day." And Stephen Curry said, quote, "It's on all of us to hold each other accountable, being in the right position."
Yep, and that's why he is who he is. Good stuff, Allie. Outside Harden. Pass to Millsap. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
Boy, Harden's got such a tremendous feel for the game and sees the whole court. He's a really slick creator.
Here's Harris. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter. And the Warriors making a change here.
Your Warriors, James Wiseman.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Millsap. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggressiveness.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
Here's Jordan. And it's Wiseman with the rebound.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter, and I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
Three-pointer, Harden. That shot, no good. The Warriors go the other way with it.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
And looking at the career of Curry, his legacy is set. The titles, records, numbers all cemented him as a legend.
Harden drives in. Got a piece of it. And they're pushing it up. Thompson with it. Green picks him up. Oh, stolen by Harris. Right side, Harden. Four on the clock. And again, another missed shot. At times, some have doubted Curry's legacy. Hard to make a case against him, though, in my opinion.
I agree, B.A. He has produced in every capacity. It's just a matter of how great he is. One of the top 3 point guards of all time.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Something else I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint and scoring inside.
Thompson left side. Pass to Kuminga. And here's Curry for three. Hits the trifecta. Curry's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Anytime Curry gets a look from deep, he's letting it fly. And he's probably knocking it down, too.
Outside Harden. Here's Niang. He's guarded by Porter. Harris outside. To the paint. Here's Jordan. Out to Harris. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Sixers ahead, up 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And there's a 3-second violation. And Grant, you played almost 2 decades in the league. What do you think some of the biggest highlights in your career were?
Really just, you know, playing on some great teams with great players, the relationships, the experiences. I didn't win an NBA championship, but I am more than blessed with having an incredible 19-year career.
For 3, Maxey. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one. That'll conclude their longest homestand of the season, 5 games. Harris with it. Now Porter defending. Pass to Maxey. Over to the left wing. Harris outside. Lets the 3 fly. Now Thibault. Here's the 3. The Sixers with another miss.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
And it's hammered home by Green.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
Coming out.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Ryan, we know that Stephen Curry generally is regarded as the greatest shooter the game has ever known. He said for him, quote, it starts with a great base and foundation and allows everything to feel perfect. The perfect shot feels effortless to me. Serene and quiet. It's only me, the rim, and the basketball. Powerful words from Stephen.
It is a thing of beauty, Allie. Excellent. Here's Harden. Cold the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Harden's got 16 points.
You know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down. Well, you look at Harden. He doesn't beat you with great speed or by playing above the rim. He wins with pace, angles, and strength. As unique a scorer as we've seen in probably the last 30, 35 years in the NBA.
For 3, here's Harris.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
Thompson in the post.
You know, coaches have dubbed Klay Thompson low maintenance in capital letters. And you have to think, and the complete score of his ability, who always is cool and composed and keeping his head, is an addition any locker room would want to have.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Here's Harden. He's got 16. Now here's Embiid. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Thibault, that's good. And Clark Harden is also an expert at using his body as a shield for the ball.
I think it's really a good lesson out there for young players coming up, B.A. Use what you have. Don't try to be somebody else. Use what you have. Don't make excuses. And then get busy putting the work in.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Coming onto the floor for the 76ers, Paul Reed.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And it's Thibault missing. The Warriors trailing. Left side Curry. Pass to Wiggins. Back to Curry. Oh, stolen by Harden. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry.
That's his first personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Warriors.
A minute 50 left in the third quarter. Ooh. Harden drives in. Puts up a three. Five to shoot. And another miss by Philadelphia.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Wiggins.
76ers foul.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul.
They'll pin that foul on Danny Green.
Yeah, magnet for fouls. Wiggins' explosiveness gives him a great advantage against most any defender.
And the defense of Wiggins, Grant, something that he's turned around in his career.
Yeah, you know, B.A., he went from a weak defender to a strong one. He's always had the tools, but he's putting it all together and can now be a lockdown wing.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the 76ers lead by 1.
More than likely, if there's a second chance bucket to be had, Embiid will get it. Makes him work even harder on the boards when he knows there's pay dirt at the end of it.
Here's Kuminga. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Kuminga's got 8 points.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Here's Porter. Drops in the layup for 2. And now a 3-point Warrior lead.
Porter with a good burst and a live body. He can thrive in transition because of it.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
All right, man.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. And it might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Coming on the floor for the 76ers.
36 seconds left in the third. Here's Maxey. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Down low. Pass to Millsap. Shot clock at 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And, you know, Millsap ready to shoot anytime he's close to the basket. Gets it off before the defense can react.
Here's Wiggins. Back to Wiseman. No good. A bit long that time. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. It's Wiggins on the wing. To the wing, right side. Driving inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
What a play from Wiggins. Fantastic in out-kicking the defense off the dribble. Bang!
Here's Maxey to the middle. Shot, left block. Out to Harris. Clock at 6. Launches it. Here's Thibault. Oh, rejected by Wiggins.
Great read that time by Wiggins, anticipating the shot. Sends it out with return to sender post.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Warriors?
Oh, their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking quite a few as well.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Philadelphia calls timeout. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He told them, we've got to protect the rim with everything we've got. If we cut down on their easy looks inside, we've got them. It might mean more room for their perimeter shooters, but that's a trade-off he's willing to risk. All right, back to you guys.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Danny
Green for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Boy, this is Green's game in a nutshell. He is an efficient catch-and-shoot player.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. And it's hammered home by Green.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Jordan.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
Yes, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Back to Harden. On the take. Pass to Embiid. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
Man, nice to see how Embiid operates in the pick and roll. Knows how to set hard screens as well as where and when to roll.
Now here's Wiseman. No one near him. Boy, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. And the Warriors lead by 5. Up top, Harden. Three-pointer, Embiid. And it's Wiseman with the rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Trying to employ physical defense against Wiggins, but this young man powers right through it. Very impressive.
Out to Harris. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Green.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Wiggins outside. Back to Curry. Beyond the arc. That shot missing. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Outside Harden. Up top, Embiid. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
You like Embiid's confidence and willingness to step up in the big moment.
Now Curry. Pass to Wiseman. The rebound by Embiid. Here's Philadelphia. Outside Harden. .40 seconds left in the fourth. Driving to the basket. Back to Embiid. Clock is at 3. Off target from outside. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And he commits the intentional foul.
James Harden. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Warriors.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6.
So many of the hopes for this team rest on Curry's shoulders. It's an immense responsibility, but he carries it out with fire and optimism.
Outside Harden. Out to Harris. Let's go with a 3. Tips it up. It's good on the putback.
And you know the ball's going to Harden when the game's tight. Terrific at delivering and producing down the stretch.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Harden fires away from outside. Can't connect from long distance. From deep. Misses the shot. And so it's Golden State winning this one.
Which been a shit. Might give her back to the streets. I always call, I don't need no receipts. Bad from New Orleans. She love me and I barely even know her. Started with a scissor, now I'm boiling. Hit the A, take it to the boiler. Saving all this money, I'm a hoarder.
Came out bustin', came out on your cousin. I do all these worse than they daddy, but you love her, you in trouble. I'm the same it, I'm gon' barbecue it. That's your busy, it ain't. I went shopping, left it running, check my hundreds, check my. We watch cable and my auntie, cause my papa wasn't. But my uncle, other certain, Mr. Magic, Billy Bashing, Mr. Magic, Billy Bashing. Miss me with that local hating on the. I'm not surprised, I'm on the rise, been a little ride, but it's my eyes, spam it a lot, just hold it down, all I require, just hold it down, they gon' talk you when we on around, be hating with feet on the ground, got the little jet with the beat on the couch. Came out buzzing, 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 And usually, I like repetitive beats. I like the way that she move. Quality, they look good to me. But I'm same girl, cause I don't even cheat. That is a lie, I'm repetitive. I don't even look, no, I don't even seek. I don't even peek. G5, repetitive G. I'm trying to get out of cheese. I'm a boss, I'm wherever it be. I've been on tour, I see more. I told her, feed me beats. Just like my music, yo, came out buzzing, 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 came out buzzing. I'm road running, I'm so cunning, high tech digit, fat for a button, passport shouted, airport pilot, NASCAR audit, swan time bombing, two. Still gon' pick it, flat kick it, still toe pigeon, young like slizzy, get back with you, step back, hit him with the step back, switch it. Hey, hoping that it melt, might glisten, might triple, might hit you, free G walker, that might, I been really, when he pull up, they gon' think that he went platinum up it. I'm just floating on the river, please be early, please be gorgeous, please be with it, please be for it. Let me do donuts in your foreign, let me play number 8 while I do it, let me control it, I can control it, with one hand, maybe with nothing. That was your sister, that was my summer. Came out buzzing, 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 came out.
Hey, it's your boy, DJ, Mr. Lou. We're here again, another Saturday night at Redbird Stadium. Make sure you make your way to the snack bar. We got honey buns, hot chips and cheese, Kool-Aid pickles. We got everything. Just make sure you don't eat on the stadium. I repeat.
And those are the starting lineups, so kick back, get your popcorn ready. We'll be back in just a moment.
Westbrook's DNA. Remember when he averaged a triple?
To me, might not be a diamond, but it shines for me. It all feels like gold. Gold to me. It ain't
are checks, not my Nikes. Cacti's not no iced tea. Got them bamboozled like I'm Spike Lee. You need more than Google just to find me. I just call a beta, get a high fee.
Incredible, general.
I just start the label just to sign me. Me and Chase connected like we Siamese. We been on a run, feel like a crime spree. Talk to me nicely. I seen his face, seen it. Yep, on his white tee. Let's go.
Yeah, yeah, call the Sprite people. Call them, hold on. Private flight franchise sites. On a private flight. Them in his hands, he was tight. Caterpillar robbery, I fought to lift it up. I went on the stand, told the judge, pass my cup. Ay. Ran up 20 million, told the devil, keep the look. Keep that, keep the, hey, slick. Talk to me nicely. Keep her on the chain, that ain't like me. Scots with no strings, you can't tie me. In the plane on where the Skypes be. Yep, in my slime tee. Prissy in his prime. Yellow bone too feisty. Clean them up, no knocking.
Yep, in my white tee. Yeah, call up Pipe Williams for the hype, please. They gon' wipe you before you wipe me. Unboxes of checks, not my Nikes.
Excuse me, dizzy, don't be missing me. Mississippi, Mississippi, make him happy, make him copy, make him get me chippy.
That's a lot I'm gon' spend. Tell me when I beat you to pull up, you gon' while I spend.
Fish, sushi, maki, living like London City, left the town. Talking Travis beat I found.
Yeah, you know that. And when they free us out, gon' be a film, a Kodak. Shoot me pouring right above the rim, like Polak. I've been ripping and running, I slipping on sliding athletic tendencies. I've been upset. I provide the remedy. When we open gates up at Utopia, it's like Zootopia. You see the crosses over ya. That's how you know it's us. At 4 a.m. I'm phoning ya. Not for no shoulder rub. Them jack boys open cleaners up. The way they fold it up. Yeah, in my white tee. Yeah, call up Pipe Williams for the hype, please. Yeah, they gon' wipe you before you wipe me. Yeah, unboxes of checks, not my checks, not my.
I be where the light be. Bangers in the system, it's bangers in the system, it's ancient anarchy. Bangers in the system, it's that bangers in the system, it's that. MIAs.
Just received word from the top. It's spots that need filling, and they want the yachts, cause they want that 7 rings filling. But that's so 2016 and we reached 15 million. So it's time to give it that. I just woke up from a dream feeling.
We bringing the life to them, not polite but nice to them, the likes of them, when the mic's on and the lights are dim. Game face, the headline reads, Ox Gang strikes again.
And fights again
to begin tonight's event.
So it's game on, like there isn't cause coming, so we can keep playing on, keep playing off each other's insane thoughts, since it keeps paying off. And they all saying they crazy now. Well, wait till they get a load of us. They gon' need to get a bowl of fur to recover from something that's cold as us.
Your chick, Rick Chicken plugging in the background. Shout out to Indonesia, Rick. Your whole crew spit for leisure. Jay's go crew, Rick Vegeta. I'm a silky tofu, fried kimchi eater. Meet your leader, the ox arrives. If you cross the line, I'ma you line. Same way Mufasa.
Stampede on him.
What's up name?
Yachts. Stampede on him.
Told you we were playing.
Yachts. Stampede on him.
Now we bring
had to bring
the
a stampede on him. Stampede on him. Had to bring a stampede on him. In a cage with a shorter pass fights, had a tag team on him. Yeah, stampede on him. Had to bring a stampede on him. It's the Legion of Doom in a cage with a shorter pass fights, had a tag team on him. We coming off a little cold-hearted with the show starting off with the both of us Bogarting. Bo knows nobody wants primes when the host ride mobbing on a post and there's no comments. Nobody close to the flows of me and my co-pilot. We on our own island. We gotta go to get a show 4-4 driver because we're trying to go and get the whole world co-signing. Like what do you mean? What do you mean? Still haven't heard of us. We leaving planet all across the planet and we still haven't turned it up. And we still haven't turned it up. Yeah, we got about 50%. Now let me get a little Fist balled up, kickstarted the percentage a bit.
Phil, get your camera quick. Let's remember this. Take it home and re-render the clip. And he's a kid. I gave him all the elements while I told him, and I don't want to see no regular. To the toys, nobody defend you this year. Treat you real special this year. Yeah, you the deficit, so out of etiquette. Wild wax need to just end you this year. Yeah, pardon me, my partner and I argue a lot when it comes to the yachts. Like marketing plots, bars are they high. We don't ever want to get caught up in the box. Which part do you like, part do you not? Pride getting dropped, and I do it for the squad. What you talking about, arguing about? Yeah, we the illest. I mean, we not. Yachts. Had to get fancy on him. I head and shoulders by the panty on him. And I flow like water by the canteen on him. And I took it to the old school antique on him. Kicked him in the Bluetooth hands free on him. And I ate.
A stunning night in our nation's capital. What a view as we set you up from Washington, D.C. Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here with you. Our analysts tonight, Chris Webber and Grant Hill. Also, Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And here's the look now at the last few months of assist numbers for Russell Westbrook.
One aspect of his game that suffered the past few months, passing the basketball. He hasn't shown that same creativity that we've seen from him earlier in the year, and his assists are down.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. Johnson is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Malik Monk. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Reeves in at the 3. And for the Wizards, we've got Raul Neto, Kyle Kuzma out there with Kispert. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 2. And Chris, some rookies are now hitting that wall. What advice would you give those young men who are just trying to hold on at this point?
Yeah, I would just tell them, BA, first of all, stay off your feet as much as possible. You have the license and the freedom to watch the green light, to watch as many movies, eat as many dinners, to hang out with as many friends as you like, but keep your legs up on the couch. Conserve energy, and give your mom and your dad a call, too. Those shout-out. Don't forget about it. I usually give you some.
Stanley Johnson.
Even when the D is roughing Johnson up just a little bit, he still finishes the job in style. I love seeing him muscle through these challenges.
Here's Kispert. To the paint.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Johnson against Kuzma. This one for 3. And there's James on the assist by Johnson.
But they don't need LeBron to hit the 3 all the time. They love it.
Yeah, a living legend. LeBron James with more all-NBA selections than any player in history, and he's still going strong.
Now here's Kuzma. His last outing, he had 18 points. Porzingis, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
Well, Porzingis is such a skilled shooter. He can find a look from just about anywhere.
And LeBron in his mid-30s. He's not slowing down. Chris, it seems like he's getting better.
Just think about it. Scoring, rebounding, and assisting at career-high rates. We know Father Time is undefeated, but LeBron's probably going.
Here's Neto. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Here's Kispert. Check by James. Back to Neto. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Always in a relentless pursuit of the ball. Westbrook is capable of making stand-out defensive plays.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Here's Caldwell Pope. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Rejected by James.
James is just a sensational shot blocker. You got to check your rear view mirror. He's relentless.
Pass to Reeves. The 3 is up. And the Lakers get it back. Second shot opportunity. And James gets it to go. James has got 5 now.
Yeah, their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
17 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Neto. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Pass to Porzingis. Shot to stop the run. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. More 2K action in just a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Oh, yeah. Love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
Washington trailing. At the 4 and the 5, it's Hachimura and Bryant. Ish Smith out there with Raul Neto. And it's Avdia in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Here's Bradley. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Here's Howard. And he drops it in from the low post. Howard's got his first 2 points.
Oh, that's just too much strength from Howard. A little contact doesn't bother him in the least.
Inside, here's Hachimura. Anthony grabs the board. Now Los Angeles with it. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one. And that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
They were connecting. When they're connecting like that, they're hard to beat. Their accuracy from outside, just incredible.
Well, if he wants to master, he'll go further than Russell Westbrook. Fights for every shot he gets. He doesn't let anyone on the other team get his way.
The first free throw is good. And Chris, when you think about the ferocity Westbrook plays with, his rebounding really comes to mind.
You know, absolutely. I mean, at his size, Westbrook shouldn't be a force on the glass. But his intensity levels to the playing field, allowing him to beat out bigger guys to win possessions.
And so he makes both from the line.
And every team would love to have a player like Westbrook because he plays his heart out every night.
Smith against Howard. And the ball out of play. Lakers will have it. And in that March stretch, some interesting things going on in the East. Taking a look at the Wizards, a really frustrating season for them. They're looking forward to the draft.
Well, for the Wizards, this season has not gone according to plan, but at least they'll soon be able to put it behind them.
They have their work cut out in the offseason. The status quo isn't going to cut it. There has to be an overhaul.
Now here's Westbrook. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
All right, BA, Russell Westbrook last season said titles won't define him. He said, quote, I grew up in the streets. I'm a champion. I don't have to be an NBA champion. My legacy isn't based on what I do on this court. It's what I do off the floor. How many people I'm able to impact and inspire.
A different perspective, Allie. Good stuff. Horton Tucker can't hit.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been an easy layup.
Pass to Neto. There's 57 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession. Washington making some changes. Gafford comes in for Hachimura, and Caldwell Pope is subbed in for Neto. And the Lakers also making a switch. Ariz is checked in for Horton Tucker. 56 seconds. Pocket 5. And he dunks it down.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Benny Alvia. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, Trevor Ariza. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And during Ariza's career, he has established himself as an effective role player and fantastic outside shooter and a tenacious defender.
So for the Wizards, Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Bryant. Kuzma comes in for Avdia. And Kispert is subbed in for Smith. Both good from the line that time.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
For Washington, they've got pass to Kuzma. James against Porzingis. Back to Kuzma. 14 feet away. Misses off the right iron.
Oh, he found the open space for mid-range. Just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Understanding the shoot-first mentality. Defense just got a little over-aggressive that time.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Malik Monk. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
There's no question. Monk's ceiling is high. He needs to keep working on becoming a more efficient scorer and a well-rounded player.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Caldwell Pope. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Kuzma, the open look. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Check out Kuzma's quick and fluid release. No wonder he can get it going from mid-range.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Appearing in control, but could still use a little more.
Life row scenario, reality bites, we in collision with the beast. Lost to religion, now we can't get no peace. Idiot, we got one for tech, eye for chief. Stoop to the level and we're plotting cold grief. But we should know that discipline make up the geese. Separation of the dat from the rat, that's a must. Proceed, set speed with the Clufferton touch. Proceed, set speed. Clufferton, y'all. Witness the fitness. The Clufferton living. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness. The Clufferton living. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness. The Clufferton living. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness. The Clufferton living. One hope, one quest.
I just looked at my wrist, I got time today. I'm crossing the line today. The hate be so real, the love be fake. Be bumping they gums and bumping my tape. Don't go against me, they ask for my help. Go get out your feelings and get it yourself. Might got the same shoes, but you ain't gon' step. That you just put out, you could've kept. Yup, she got a, he got a shirt. Why? You can't compete when you can't compare. Period. Got up and got herself out of there. I see they put me on memes and things. Don't speak on my life without knowing the real. 8 figures a year, what it cost me to live. Don't hold it, just say what you feel. But watch your mouth before I fly at your word. To a place that she didn't know exists. Mediterranean water my wrist. Now I'm talking my 6 figure check for a show, man, I'm lit. Let's celebrate in my bag legit. With me, with whatever I'm with. Didn't know who did it, got everybody. I don't like nobody. We can keep it cordial how you want to go back. I don't backtrack, man.